At it again, and we've got another one here with Kaitlin Bennett. Shout out to Kaitlin Bennett. Make sure you guys go subscribe to her YouTube channel. Link is down below in the description box, as well as my social media account. So if you would like to follow me on social media, those links are down below. Also, my Discord server. So if you are interested in basically a glorified chat room, it is the first link down below. It's totally free to join. So, yeah, all those are down in the description box below. And make sure you guys hit that like button. And if you are not subscribed to the channel already, what are you waiting on? Hit that subscribe button and join the family. All right? And with all that being said, let's dive in.
School is back in session, and the first stop on our campus tour is Youngstown State University in Ohio. We came to this campus to ask students what they think about Bernie Sanders' proposal to curb climate change with population control. Let's see if they would support that.
I think these folks would support.
There's a bunch of very manly men hiding behind a rock right now, stalking me. We currently have an...
Wait, what? Is that real?
There's a bunch...
Now, I've seen some wild things, but stop. It legit looks like
of very manly men hiding behind a rock right now, stalking me.
It did look like they were trying to hide.
We currently have an entourage of people who are begging for my attention. They can't resist my charm, my charm. They can't resist my charm, my charm. You'd be perfect to have on camera. You're so pretty.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, you ready?
Yep.
So, Bernie Sanders recently said that in order to curb climate change and the disastrous effects it's having on the world, we should implement population control. Do you think that's a good idea?
It's one option for sure, definitely. I mean, in my personal opinion, I believe we should probably put some other measures in to help first, but that's definitely an option.
Okay. What does population control in order to curb climate change look like to you?
Oh, probably something along the lines of, you know, having less children, families having less children.
How do you stop that, though?
Something like that.
Do you think the government should mandate that so we can save the earth?
I mean, that has some consequences. Like, for instance, they've done that in, like, China. They're thinking about doing that in India. So it has some... I can't think of the word right now, but some implications of it has like bad connotations in our society. But I mean, it is a possibility if nothing else works.
Okay. So it would be worth trying if nothing else would work.
Probably, yes.
Whoa.
Miss,
oh, it's you. It's you. Okay. Well, will you film this?
I would no longer wish you to.
What just happened?
Miss,
if nothing else would work.
Probably, yes. Miss,
oh, it's you. It's you. Okay. Well, will you film this?
I would no longer wish you to have my image on your YouTube video. Thank you. Could you please not put my face on your YouTube video?
No, seriously, what's wrong? Are you okay?
I know who you are.
Okay. What's that have to do with anything?
I don't agree with you.
You can check out Liberty Hangout where we're going to put it right there. You're going to be on the thumbnail. Bernie Sanders...
So you mean to tell me this chick literally came running back. I know who you are. Woo. Woo. Okay, that was a little awkward. Alrighty then. And I love how Kaitlin responded. I'm going to use you as the thumbnail. Check me out at Liberty Hangout on YouTube. Woo, now that was a burn right there. Whoo.
Touted the idea of America funding overpopulation control worldwide. So America would pay for population control all around the world. Because of climate change. We have to save the world, we have to save the climate, and humans are ruining it. What do you think about that, funding population control?
I honestly don't really care about it. I'll be honest with you.
You don't care about population control?
Not really.
Bernie Sanders said that he would support curbing climate change with population control. Would you support that?
I don't know.
What comes to mind when you hear the word population control?
Just life and death, like,
More on the death side, right?
yeah,
Okay. Does that bother you?
a little bit.
A little bit. Okay. Does it worry you that a presidential candidate, the man who wants to be our president, said that we should be worldwide funding population control?
Not very talkative, eh?
Yeah.
Okay. What seems like the ideal way to implement a way for there to be less humans on this earth?
I don't know if that'll work.
Did it work for Germany and their population control?
I don't know for sure.
Well, a lot of people died in Germany. I think it worked, right?
Yeah.
What is going on with my guy, man? He's bug-eyed and stuttering and everything else. What has happened?
Does this scare you that Bernie wants to be president and he thinks that's the route we should go?
Not too much. Really depends on like how like polls turn out or something.
Okay. He's not happy with your answer. He's really upset. Hey, why'd you answer like that? What does that sound like? Population control.
I'm assuming when people say population control that they just mean, you know, don't have 17 kids. Like a couple should have.
Okay, I like that idea. I'm not gonna have 17 kids. All right, I won't go that. I won't do that. I'll have 20. I'm taking the Elon Musk approach. All right, you know, Elon's got me beat by quite a bit, so I've definitely got some catching up to do. But I'm not stopping until I get to 20. All right, you know, I got to do my duty. Okay, I got to serve the planet. She said, "Don't have 17," right? So you know, I think 20 is a good, nice number. You know, round number. All right, sounds good to me. Hey.
Like 2 kids to have no actual like growth there. I'm assuming he's not saying, hey, let's just go murder a bunch of people, because that's illegal.
He supports Planned Parenthood.
Ah,
Isn't that what they're doing?
I don't know.
You've never heard of Planned Parenthood?
How?
Because I'm a shut-in, thank you very much.
Do you think that America should be funding population control for the world?
Yes.
I don't know.
Oh, well, surprise me then.
It is. I don't. Is that a good thing? Like, I don't know.
What do you think of when you hear the word population control?
I don't know, like controlling, like, I guess how many people there are in the world.
Yeah,
How
but
would
do
you
do that?
control how many people there are in the world?
Great question. Yeah.
How do I get rid of them?
As the president of the College Dems here at YSU, what do you think about that?
So, population control, as in things such as giving contraception to people, as preventing unwanted pregnancies in that manner, is a good thing.
Right.
Now, killing people, that is not a good thing.
You think what China did was good for China?
I think it was at the time. They couldn't support their people. So, I mean, if we couldn't support the people that were living in the U.S. currently, I would be for it, just because it seems like something that would be needed, necessary. But I don't think
So what happened to the children? What happened in the situations where they already had 2 children and then the woman got pregnant again?
they were always for the male child. They would have to usually abort. It was against the law currently, so they would have to abort, I'm pretty sure. So,
Is that okay if it's government mandated? Would you support that?
I would believe in my government that if it was necessary that to be needed to mandate that, then I would be for it.
So if the government mandated that it was necessary to force a woman to terminate a pregnancy because we're having problems with climate in our country, you would be okay with it?
Yeah, I think so. If it was necessary.
Wow.
We should talk about it.
Wow. Woo! Alrighty then. And it was interesting because that came from a chick. Okay. That's a bit scary right there. Oh, you've already got 2 kids? Come on over here, lady. We're taking that thing out of you. Whoa. So, also, what would happen in the situation where a woman hid it? Right? You know, she didn't let the authorities or whatever know that she was pregnant a 3rd time. What if she just showed up at the hospital ready to pop? What happens then? Or just has it at home. So now she has 3 kids, and like, do they just come in and, you know, do something crazy? Yeah.
Okay, so talk about population control.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
What type of population control would you bring to the table?
I wouldn't. I just want to hear what they want to talk about.
Okay.
I'm thinking that people shying away from tough conversations and questions is not the way you actually figure something out.
Would you support something like that?
Yeah, but not necessarily. I feel like they're trying to diminish our population, but not in a good way. So, yeah, but no, kind of. If he like presented in a way that's understandable and logical, then yeah, but if not necessarily, no.
Well, let me tell you the way that he presented it. He said that he would support it in terms of funding abortions for other countries. And America would fund abortions for other countries. So maybe 3rd world countries and women that don't want like 7 kids don't have to have them. Is that kind of on the line of what you were thinking is okay?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like it's up to the person if they want to, but I feel like it shouldn't be forced either.
Right.
So, I mean, yeah, I would support it.
She would support us paying for that? See, and this is the problem with the left. They throw around all of these numbers and, oh yeah, we're going to spend this on that, and we're going to spend this on this, and spend on this, and another spending bill here, and we're going to send you a check and send you a check. And they never tell people the actual truth. Like, somebody is going to have to pay for that. That is not free. So you got people that walk around here just thinking that, oh yeah, it's totally free, so it doesn't matter. Sheesh.
So Bernie Sanders recently touted the idea of population control to curb climate change. What?
I hate Bernie. Not a Bernie Sanders fan.
I guess I assumed because only cool people vape and like Bernie Sanders.
I'm pretty conservative.
Okay. Population control.
Sure.
Wow.
Do you support that?
No.
Why not?
That's a terrible question. I'm done. I'm not doing this. I don't need a picture. I don't need an interview.
I just think it's really not a smart idea when you talk about the families being the whole entire center of what makes our country great. We need families to be strong. We need parents to be there for their children. I think it's just a really stupid idea that shouldn't be given any attention.
You don't like Bernie Sanders?
Yeah.
What? There's so many Are you conservative? Yeah. There's so many on this campus. Did you know that?
No, I was surprised by that.
Oh my gosh, there's so many.
I don't understand how climate change is a part of this at all.
Like I said, socialism.
Population control. What are your thoughts on that?
I think that's a really bad idea.
Why?
Well, I don't know specifically when, but I know in China they did something like that where they limited each family to having two children.
But does it make you scared that a president...
And also, the thing about this whole overpopulation thing, most populations on this planet, like most, areas, like the U.S. and some of these other places, our populations have been on the decline. already. And it brings me back to something Thomas Sowell said. I forgot exactly how he said it, but I just remember him mentioning when, you know, some of these elitists bring up some of these issues, it's often an issue that one is already either resolving itself, which, you know, if we're truly overpopulated, that problem is already resolving itself. And I believe we have been beneath the level of whatever you call it. What's the word I'm looking for? We haven't been able to keep up with the death rate in terms of births since like the 70s, I believe it was. We've been below that number. So our population is already on the decline. So why are we talking about, I don't know. It's just kind of interesting. What do y'all think? I think it's all about control, obviously. But that's just me personally. Talk to me.
Presidential candidate would tout something like that for America to pay for overpopulation control?
I think, like, the fact that America would be paying for it is less the worry, as in it's actually an option.
I think generally speaking, population control isn't a particularly good idea. However, I do think climate change is a serious issue to some degree. I mean, we all want clean water, clean air, etc. It's good to keep the environment good. But I don't think population control can really be implemented in any way that would actually do what it's accomplishing. And I think there are other ways that you can better deal with climate change than dealing with population control. I mean, you shouldn't control whether or not people should be having kids or anything like that.
Are you pro-life?
Yes, I am. Yeah.
That's where the humanity comes from. Is she's pro-life and she understands that curbing population means ending human lives. So that's why it's wrong.
So goes to show there are some sane folks out there. All right, there are some sane folks. It's good to see, especially, you know, considering some of the stuff that we've seen more recently. Holy cow. And to come across a university that has that many conservatives? Wow. Shout out to Youngstown State. All right? Shout out to Youngstown State. Okay. And people were just openly saying it. You don't see that in most places where people just openly say, oh yeah, I'm conservative. Nah. Because that is the enemy now. If you are a conservative, if you are part of the right, you are the enemy now. So people, you know, they don't normally come out and say stuff like that. So that was really, really cool to see. And typically, obviously, young folks don't lean right. Typically, young folks lean left. So that was also another interesting thing, that she came across that many conservatives that were just willing to speak out. Now, I'm sure there were more that, you know, for obvious reasons, didn't want to be on camera saying stuff like that. So yeah, that was cool. But then just the craziness of some of those answers. And then the chick that like ran back, I know who you are. Oh man, sheesh. I've never seen anybody do that in any of these videos. She literally left and came running back up. I know who you are. Caitlyn was like, so? And? I'm going to use you as the thumbnail. As a matter of fact, you're going to be front and center. Congratulations. You played yourself. All right. But anyway, y'all let me know what you thought about this one in the comment section below. Like, share, comment, and of course, hit that subscribe button before you go. Peace and love. Y'all stay safe out there. All right. And make sure you don't have 17 kids. Like, you got to have like 18, 19, 20 and up. All right. I'm out.